Good morning everyone. Welcome back to Narayana Live classes. Today we will discuss the assignment dated 24 June 2020 and our topic is the ashes that made the trees bloom. So I hope you have already read the chapter and today we will discuss the question answers. So the first question, who were called daimyos? And the answer would be in 19th century, Japan's wealthy land owners were called daimyos. We learned few new words as well in this answer. So they were the territorial. What do you mean by territorial? Territorial means military. Alright, territorial means military. They were the territorial magnates. Magnates over here doesn't mean the material. What we actually read in physics. Over here, magnate means powerful people. So territorial means military and magnates means powerful people. Magnates who dominated much of the country. Dominated means ruled. Who dominated much of the country from about the 11th to 19th century. Let's start the second question. And it is, how did the old couple take care of Muko? Who was Muko? Muko was their dog. Muko the dog. The old couple had been good and generous. What do you mean by generous? Generous means kind. They were very kind towards their dog. So the old couple had been good and generous. They loved it as though it were a baby. They never considered their Muko as their dog. They always considered it as their baby. The couple fed the pet with the tidbits. What do you mean by tidbits? Tidbit means a small piece of tasty food. Tidbits means a small piece of tasty food. So the couple fed the pet with the tidbits of fish from their own chopsticks. You know, the Chinese people, they usually use chopsticks for eating food. They also fed the dog with their own chopsticks and all the boiled rice it wanted. It means they gave all the food what the dog liked. Let's move to the third question. And it is, how did the dog love the old couple? His masters. The old couple took care of the dog as if it were a baby. Why we have used it were a baby? Because with it we always use singular verb. It means was. Then why we have used were over here? When we actually assume, right, as it was dog, it was an animal, but the old couple considered the dog as their baby. That's why it is were. Like sometimes you must have written an article or a paragraph on if I were a prime minister. Because we are assuming, we are not. Alright. So, as if it were a baby, the dog too was very much in love with the old couple. He was also very affectionate towards them. So, the dumb creature, what do you mean by dumb creature? Dumb, the first meaning, who cannot speak. Second, very innocent. So, the dumb creature which cannot speak, which was very innocent, loved its protectors, the ones who were taking care of him. Protectors like a being with a soul. Let's move to the next question. What was the profession of the old man? What was he working as? So the old man was a farmer. What kind of farmer? He was a rice farmer. Not only he was a rice farmer, he was very hard-working fellow. So he was a rice farmer and he went daily with hoe and spade. What is hoe and spade? These are tools which he actually used for his gardening purpose or like for his farming purpose. Alright. So he went daily with hoe and spade into the fields and working over there from morning to evening. So he working hard from morning until the sun had gone down behind the hills. What do you mean by it? The sun had gone down behind the hills. It does mean till evening he worked hard. Now let's start with the last question of today's assignment. So our next question is, how was the dog good to the herons? So first thing we need to know, as the old couple was very kind and generous, the same way the dog was also very generous. He was very kind. Like the good old couple, the dog was also good natured, humble. When the farmer used to go, now what do you mean by used to over here? Used to, it is used for the past habit. In place of used to, we can use would also. So when the farmer used to go to the field, the dog used to follow him. The dog never harmed the white heron. What do you mean by white heron? Heron means heron means a bird which eats fish. A bird which eats fish. So the dog never harmed the white heron that walked in the footsteps of the old man to pick up the worms. I hope all the questions are clear to you. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.